In this episode, we're kicking things off with a little trellis fun by doing a DIY at-home planting project. What I'm doing right now is just simply putting up the trellis on my bedroom wall near a western-facing window, and that's where things kick off. So, what I'm doing is I'm now taking my Philodendron Majestic, Philodendron, you talk to like, wow. Jeez, I need that like AI translator for English now. So the Philodendron, and now my mic falls down. This episode apparently was not meant to happen. I'm so sorry I do this all the time, guys. Okay, do we have the clip on? I think we got a clip on. There we go. Okay, take two. This is the Philodendron Majestic, and the Philodendron Majestic is a hybrid cross between a Philodendron soderoy and a Philodendron verrucosum. Now, I have had both plants, and I can tell you this. The soderoy, a little easier to take care of. The verrucosum, oh my gosh, it is a diva. Like, literally, you need to give that thing high humidity. Needs to be, like, not overwatered, but, like, this soil needs to be consistently moist. And oh my gosh, it's just a pain in the butt. I loved it. I really did. And I tried to keep it. But in the end of the day, I mean, it was just like a pest magnet, fussy. And I said no. Okay. And so here I am now with a hybrid that is actually really easy to care for. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking these simple little plant clips. And what I'm going to do is just clip this baby up and we will be good to go. You know, the thing about this plant too, is that not only is it really easy to care for, but take a look at those leaves. I mean, that is just stunning foliage, right? And I got this as one leaf cutting with a growth point. And that plant, over, the less than a year, I would say, probably the last 10 months, it has really taken off. I mean, look at how high it's climbed. I'd say it's over 7 feet, probably close to 7 feet. Yeah, probably a little bit over 7 feet. First things first, I'm going to take the first plant clip and I'm going to put it over here on this part of the trellis. Now, the trellis I got on Amazon. I think it was like $10, like really super duper cheap, because that's what I want to do is like do stuff on a budget. And then these plant clips, you can get like 50 of them for about $10 or less. They're really nice because they kind of blend in with the plant and they also have this cute little leaf frontage. I like that. And on the back, there's an adhesive that is wall safe. It won't ruin your walls, or in this case, a wooden trellis, a cheap wooden trellis. But I'm curious to know, because I mentioned what the hybrid is a cross between the Philodendron soderoy and the Philodendron verrucosum. Any of you folks ever own any of those? What are your thoughts on them? I'm curious to know. Because not only does this plant like bright indirect light, but kind of like the verrucosum, it can also use a little bit of sorry, I just cleared your shout. I'm holding this up. Consistently moist soil. It doesn't really like to go a long time without being watered. And so that is one thing. Although I have definitely gone a period of time with forgetting to water it, and I've never once dealt with any issues with it. I've always thought it was actually really simple to deal with in that sense. There have been moments though where I'm like, oh man, I really need to water this because did I do it well? But it's always bounced back. What I'm going to do though is not only just put these clips up, but we're going to put clips on the leaves as well to have them facing out. Because I want the aesthetic look of this, that's what my whole like design style idea is all about, is that not only do I want to do it on a budget, but I really want to do it right. I want it to look really nice. And so when people see it, they're like, oh, wow, that looks nice. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do one on this side. Maybe if we can get one. Think right now that might be too chunky. Oh, there we go. Yes. I'm also noticing because as this tank gets larger, it's the vine is like literally just getting thicker and thicker and thicker. So I'm hoping that these plant clips will actually fit around all of them. I could pull off these kind of fills too. Protective kind of leaf shield, you know? Yeah. So I just wanted to make this little video, show you guys kind of a cool way of doing a different kind of plant design. And I think this will look cool because I think it's going to stand out as like a really unique looking piece in the bedroom, you know? And hopefully its aerial roots will attach to this and not the wall, because I have had that happen in the past, and it's pain in the butt, you know. So I'm going to show you guys what the finished product will look like, because it's beautiful. I can already tell. I mean, just look at it. Yeah, I mean, isn't that stunning? So here's what I'm doing. I'm just pretty much using those clips, those plant clips, to hold up the leaves to give them more of a flattened look on the side of the trellis. I do this for a couple of reasons, the main one being aesthetics, and also the fact that the plant won't branch out and create extra long vines to make sure that it's getting enough sunlight. By the way, it is getting plenty of sunlight in that specific corner because the sun shines right through there. So it's pretty much just been a clipping afternoon, or evening for that matter, as things continue on. But it's looking great, right? Okay, and I shut the blinds, by the way, in case you didn't see. All the lights outside of the vehicle is getting distracting. Anyways, we are now just going to finish these guys. And I love this plant. It's become one of my favorites. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful plant. And when I was given it as a propagation cutting, I was surprised at like how fast this baby took off and rooted up. It was like really fast. And yeah, it's just so beautiful because it has the qualities of both of its parent plants. Like, it looks very similar to the Philodendron soderoy, and take a look, because I'll put a picture right there. The front of it does, at least. But when you look at the back side of this plant, that's where it looks like the Philodendron verrucosum. It has like that maroony red that comes out. Fortunately, this one just doesn't deal with the pest issues as much, so at least I haven't noticed it with this one here. But yeah, we just have one more clip to do. And again, all this stuff, like literally you could do this design for about $20. I mean, $10 for the little trellis, the wooden trellis there, and then $10 for a pack, less than $10, I think, maybe even, for a pack of these little adhesive strips. And I love using them. I love using them in different ways on different plants. And I just always think that it's just really cool and kind of brings out vining plants. It allows you to display them in a very unique way that is, again, super cheap. Hey, by the way, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell so you guys can see more fun and interesting DIY planting content like this. I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.